Hey guys and gals, welcome back to Mama and Papa Joe's. If this is your first time joining us, thank you. I think you're really going to like what you see. And if you do, make sure you hit that subscribe button and receive all of our notifications for when we release our videos. Today you are in for a treat. We are going to be making spicy honey barbecue fried chicken. So let's get started. We're using all legs and thighs, and CJ or Papa Joe has already cut them all up. So we're going to start off with our chicken seasoning. We have 3 ingredients. We have our chupacabra rub, Tabasco, and paprika. I'm going to start off with the Tabasco, and you're probably going to hear a few sneezes. And I want to get the skin wet so it can act as a binder for the rest of the seasoning. Chupacabra rub. And paprika. Okay, so now that we have it seasoned, we're just gonna really massage it, toss it around, and get that seasoning all over the chicken. So today's chicken is going to have 2 dredges and a wet batter. So first thing we're going to do is start working on the plain dredge, okay? So the plain dredge consists of 1.5 cups of flour and 1 tablespoon of porcini mushroom powder. And the porcini mushroom powder gives it that earthy umami flavor, okay? So we just put that in there, and now you can either mix it with a spoon or mix it with your fingers and just kind of get that all mixed together, and then put it to the side and start your wet batter. Now it's time to make our wet batter. Our wet batter is 1 cup of flour, a tablespoon of chupacabra rub, 3 eggs. This egg, one of the eggs had a twin, so it looks like 4, but it's actually 3 eggs. We whisk it up just a little bit before we get it in there. And a 12-ounce beer. And then you whisk. I didn't pour the whole beer in. I'm gonna get it going and then add a little bit more in there. So the wet batter is pretty simple, but you do want to make sure that you keep whisking or stirring until there are no lumps. And now we're going to make our seasoned dredge. Our seasoned dredge consists of 3 cups of flour, we have 1/2 teaspoon of chupacabra, a tablespoon of coarse black pepper, a tablespoon of paprika, a tablespoon of poultry seasoning, and a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. And that all goes in there. And again, you can either mix it with your hand, your fingers, or you can just stir it with a spoon. So now we're going to make our spicy honey barbecue sauce, okay? We're starting off with our Head Country apple habanero barbecue sauce. That's going to go nicely with the spices that we've already used on the chicken and what's in our dredge and our batter, okay? So we have 2 cups of the Head Country barbecue sauce, the apple habanero, and now we're going to add a 1/2 cup of honey. We're going to pour it right in there. And to that, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of Tabasco sauce. It's really going to be tangy. So now we're going to add the dry ingredient to our spicy honey barbecue sauce. We have 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and 1 tablespoon of chili powder. So we're going to get this mixed in here. And then we're going to stir it up, mix it up, and take it to the stove where we can bring all these flavors together. So now we're ready to go through the process with our chicken. First we have the plain dredge, the wet batter, and the seasoned dredge. So we'll get started. And we're just going to mix this chicken around in here really well. Drop it in our wet batter. And we're going to let the excess run off. And then now we're going to drop it in the seasoned dredge. And we're going to shake off that excess. And we're just going to continue this process with each piece of chicken. So we're in the last piece of chicken. And as we finish this piece of chicken up, we're going to let it sit, let all the chicken sit for about 10 or 15 minutes, because we really want the batter to set on the chicken before we put it into the peanut oil or into the grease, the hot grease. We don't want all that flour floating off. Okay, so we're out back and we're ready to go. Today we're using peanut oil, and I think we've said this in one of our videos before. We use peanut oil because it can take the higher temperature. With the chicken, we want to cook between 350 to 375. We're gonna start off with the chicken legs, and we're gonna go 15 to 16 minutes. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. Oh my goodness. Look at that beautiful golden brown, and look at the coat. Wow. Just gonna shake off as much grease as I can before I dump them on our tray. Ready for the thighs go in? Try to drop them away from me in case it splatters. So it's been right at 18 minutes, and these thighs are ready to come out of the grease. Oh wow, they are absolutely beautiful. Okay, let me get some of the excess off. So our sauce is now nice and hot, and we are just about ready to plate this up and grab a bite. So the minute that we all been waiting for is for this chicken to be finished, and so that we can bite in. So I'm gonna take the first honor. I don't even know if I'm gonna share.
I'm gonna start with a dry one. Nice and crunchy, man. Perfectly cooked.
And the one with the barbecue sauce is tangy. It still has its crunch, has a little heat, spice to it. I mean, it is, my word, amazing. Man, I know I have barbecue sauce all over my mouth. Babe, I'll let you close out.
Alright, folks, this sauce did not affect this crunch whatsoever. And it's been a couple of 5 minutes. This sauce did not. But if you prefer and you want to dip, then put your sauce on the side. Man. This sauce is money. So once again, sport fans, we really appreciate you guys stopping in to hang out with us. And like we said up front, if this is your first time, I know you enjoyed this. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell to ensure that you get notified of our weekly videos. Next up, be on the lookout for a crispy pork belly. You're gonna enjoy that one as well. We want to thank you guys once again. Be safe out there, take care of each other, and we look forward to the next time. You know what you're gonna get from Mom and Papa Joe's. You're gonna get some good shit and not some bullshit. See you later.